Hello and welcome to my science tutorials. In this video, we want to look at some past objective questions on indices. So we'll start by looking at the first example that we have over here. So we have to find the value of x in the equation. 8 raised to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 1 over 512. Now remember, this is under indices. Now, how do we solve this particular problem? Now, in indices, we deal with something we call bases, right? So now the first thing we'll have to do is to change what we have over here, which is the 512, right, to be a number with an exponent. Now, the number in this case should be the number over here, so that there will be common bases, and then we can equate their numerators or their powers. Okay, so we need to convert 512 into 8 raised to the power something. Are we okay? Now, before we actually do that, we can rewrite everything we have over here as 8 raised to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 1 over 512 can be rewritten as 512 raised to the power negative 1. Are we okay? Now, to convert 512, okay, now forget the negative 1 for now. To convert 512 into 8 raised to the power something, now 8 times 8 times 8, or 8 raised to the power 3, will give us 512. So over here, I'll maintain this side, which is my left hand side. 2x plus 1 is equal to, my 508 over here will become 8 raised to the power 3. Okay, that will give us 512. Remember, there is a power negative 1 over here already there, so it will multiply the 3 over here. Okay, so you don't add the 3 to the power, you multiply it. Are you okay? So the 8 raised to the power 3 becomes the 512 over here. So from here, because the base are the same, we equate the exponent. By base, I mean we have 8 here raised to the power 2x plus 1. We have 8 here raised to the power negative 3 multiplied by 1, or basically negative 3. So what we do over here is that we equate these guys at the top, or the exponents. So we have 2x plus 1 here is equal to 3 multiplied by negative 1. So from here, I can just solve my equation. I have 2x plus 1 is equal to 3 multiplied by negative 1, giving negative 3. And then from here, I group like terms. So I maintain my 2x over here equal to, then I have my negative 3 here. Then I send a positive 1 to the other side of the equal to sign, and that becomes negative 1. So from here, I have 2x is equal to negative 3 minus 1 will give me negative 4. So because I want to find the value of x, I divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 2. So after doing that, I have my x to be equal to, sorry, this is supposed to be just 2. So after dividing both sides by 2, I have my x to be equal to negative 2. So this becomes my answer for this particular question. What it means is that if I substitute the value of negative 2 over here, or the answer I'm going to get should be equal to what I have over here. Now let's look at that. So if x is equal to negative 2, it means, taking my left hand side, it means I'll have 8 raised to the power 2x plus 1. Now that will be equal to 8 raised to the power 2. The x here is negative 2, then plus 1. Then 2 multiplied by negative 2 will give me negative 4 plus 1. And then negative 4 plus 1 will give me negative 3. Are we okay? Which we said is the same as what we have over here. Are we okay? Or this is equal to 1 over 8 raised to the power 3. Okay, because 8 raised to the power negative 3 can be expressed as 1 over 8 raised to the power 3. And then this will be 1 over 512, as we can see on our right hand side over here. So this becomes the solution for this particular problem. Now let's proceed to look at other examples. So I have here another example. Given that y is equal to 2x and 3 raised to the power x plus y is equal to 27, we have to find x. All right, now let's look at the solution to this problem. Now this problem is actually very easy and straightforward. Now, if we look at this, we've been given a preamble and then we've been given the actual equation. So all we have to do is to do substitution. We substitute this into this. So we substitute y is equal to 2x into the equation we have over here to get our answer. So to do that, I first of all write my equation. 3 raised to the power x plus y is equal to 27. Are we okay? Now from here, the first thing I want to do, I want to substitute first. So in place of y over here, I'll put 2x over there. So I have here 3 raised to the power x plus, instead of writing y, I'll write 2x. So I have 2x over here is equal to 27. Now I have here 3 raised to the power x plus 2x will give me 3x, okay, and that will be equal to. Now the 27 over here, I also need to convert it into a number, or yes, a number having a power. Okay, now that number should be 3 so that they are equal, and then I can equate their exponent or powers. Okay, so 3 more raised to the power what will give me 27. Okay, that is what we need to look at. Now 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27. So it means 3 raised to the power 3 is equal to 27. So over here, because the bases are the same, which is 3 and 3, I will now equate the powers. In this case, that becomes 3x is equal to the 3 over here at the top. Now remember, what I'm equating are the powers. It is this is equal to this, not the 3's that we have over here. These are the bases. These guys are the bases, okay? So we are equating this to this. So from here, we have 3x is equal to 3. We divide both sides by 3. And then this can cancel this. So therefore, our x will be equal to 1, because 3 divided by 3 will give us 1. So to prove that this our answer is correct, we need to substitute that back in here. So I have here 3 raised to the power x is 1. So that will become, either you substitute it into this or you substitute it into the second equation over here. So let's use the second one in this particular case. So I have 3 raised to the power x plus 2x is equal to 27. Are we okay? So I have here 3 raised to the power x is 1. So here will be 1 plus 2 into bracket 1. This will be 27. So I have here 3 raised to the power 1 plus 2 multiplied by 1 is 2. So this will equal to 27. And then from here, this will become 3 raised to the power 1 plus 2 give me 3. And this is equal to 27. Okay, so 3 raised to the power 3 is 27, and so therefore our answer is correct. All right, now let's look at more examples. I will be a little bit faster in the subsequent example. So we have to solve 9 raised to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 81 raised to the power 3x minus 2. This is the equation we are supposed to solve. Right, so let's look at the solution to this problem. Now, as always, the key in solving these questions is to find a common base, okay? A common base for you to be able to work. So in this case, we have 9 raised to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 81 raised to the power 3x minus 2. Now, what we want to do is to find a common base, okay? And in order to do that, the bigger number here is 81. So we try to reduce that, okay, into 9 raised to the power something, so that we can have common base, okay? Now, it so happens that 9 raised to the power 2 will give us 81, which is 9 times 9, which is 9 raised to the power, or 9 squared, will give us 81. So in this case, in place of 81 over here, we'll put 9 squared, okay? Now, this will now make this equation to be like this. 9 raised to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to The 81 over here, this time around, let me use a different color to show that. The 81 over here becomes 9 raised to the power 2. Okay. Now, this 2 here will now multiply the existing power that we have over here. So it will multiply that. So let me depict that with the white. So we have 3x minus 2 over here. So this is how the expression is going to look like. Now from here, we can proceed to now equate our powers because we have the bases being the same. Are we okay? So I will equate this and this. So I now have 2x plus 1 is equal to the 2 here at the top into brackets 3x minus 2. So from here, it's just a simple equation you solve and then you get your answer. So I have here 2x plus 1 will be equal to, over here I need to expand my bracket. So 2 multiplied by 3 will give me 6x. Then minus 2 multiplied by 2 will give me 4. Okay, so from here, let me continue here. From here, I have 2x plus 1 is equal to 6x minus 4. So now I group like terms, right? I can decide to bring the 6x over here, or I can decide to send the 2x over here. So in this case, I decide to send the 2x over here. So it means the 1 will be maintained here. The negative 4 here will cross the equal to sign. It becomes positive 4. That will be equal to the 6x will remain here. And then I will bring the negative 2 across the equal to sign. That becomes negative 2. Okay, so the positive 2 here crosses the equal to sign, it becomes negative 2. So I have here 1 plus 4, that will give me 5, and that is equal to 6x minus 2x will give me 4x. Okay, so here what I do is I divide both sides by 4, and then I get my answer for x, and so therefore the value of x is 5 over 4. All right, now let's look at one final example. Okay, so here we are to simplify. Okay, let me clear all things here. Here we are to simplify the expression 8 over 27 raised to the power negative 2 on 3. Are we okay? This is the expression. Now to solve this is very simple. We write down our solution. Now the first thing we want to do is that we write our question. We have 8 over 27 raised to the power negative 2 on 3. Now the negative over here means that this whole expression 8 over 27 raised to the power 2 on 3 is divided by 1. Or we can rewrite the entire thing over here as 1 over 8 over 27. And the 8 over 27 will be raised to the power 2 over 3. So we can rewrite this expression as this. Or to get rid of the negative, we reciprocate these guys, okay? What it means is that I will send the 27 to the top and then send the 8 to the bottom. In so doing that, I will cancel out the negative over here. So if I do that, I'll have 27 divided by 8 raised to the power 2 over 3. Okay, now from here, what I have is that I can now use the power to multiply each of the numbers I have over here. So I will have here 27 raised to the power 2 over 3 on 8 raised to the power 2 over 3. All right, so from here, what I want to do is that I want to convert 27, okay, using a number that will give me the power 3 at the top. Are you okay? So, or I'll break this down. Now, to do that, if you look at, let's use 3. 3 times 3 will give us 9. 9 times 3 will give us 27. So it means that 3 raised to the power 3, okay, is equal to 27. Okay, now multiplied by the 2 over 3 already at the top. Okay, so the 27 over here is just the 3 over 3 over here, and then we multiplied by the existing 2 over 3. All right, so this will be divided by, for 8, it will be 2. Okay, 2 raised to the power 3. So we have 2 raised to the power 3 over here, multiplied by the existing 2 over 3 at the top there, and then we are good to go. Now from here, we can cancel this, we'll cancel this, Okay, the 3 will cancel the 3 over here, or this is just like 3 multiplied by 2 divided by 3, which will still give us 2. Okay, so I will cancel this, will cancel this, the 3 here will also cancel this. So in the end, I will have 3 raised to the power 2 divided by 2 raised to the power 2, and this will be equal to 3 raised to the power 2, that is 3 times 3, that will give me 9, divided by 2 raised to the power 2, that is 2 times 2, and that will give me 4. So my final answer here is 9 over 4. So thank you so much for watching. These are some past objective questions on indices that can show you how to solve problems related to indices. Now I would like to use this opportunity to say that I'm launching my membership very soon. So over here we have the membership program where we have lessons like this and past questions solved into much detail, and they will be on our membership page on YouTube platform over here. So you can just go there just for a very small amount, like $5 or $10. You pay once, and that is for all, and then you have exclusive access to all our intensive tutorial videos on biology, physics, mathematics, chemistry, solved past questions, guides to how to attempt exam questions, and many other perks that you will enjoy if you just buy this one-time purchase membership. So I would like to use this opportunity to introduce that to you, and also like to plead that you support the channel by just buying one of the membership programs to enjoy the benefit. Okay, all right, so thank you once again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.